building. Thought I would do a short video on, I'm going to try to make a birdhouse, well, a bird feeder. And I've gathered these things from the thrift store. I've got 2 candlesticks, and I've got some of these beads. I'm not sure I'll use those, but just in case, I do have these. I also have this glass that I got, a plate, a bowl, and I found this candlestick, which is thicker, and I've got this bowl here. I also have some epoxy, which this is a lot better and it holds more. Or I've got the E6000. I'm not sure which one, how I'm going to use these, but let's get started. So first I am going to make the bottom, and I'm going to glue this bowl. Well, I emptied this bowl. I thought maybe I can use it also. I'm not sure the order I'm going to do this in. So I think I'm going to start here. And we're going to try to use some of this E6000. So I'm going to put some of, sorry for the noise, I'm out in my building. I thought it'd be quieter out here, but it doesn't sound like it. Okay, I'm going to take the E6000. And this is going to be the bottom of the bird feeder, where you put your feed. Okay. Hey y'all, it's only been about almost an hour, but this stuff is already really, it's really solid. It's still a little sticky, but for the most part, it's good. So I can work and hope. So I think I can work and finish the top part of it. Okay, I am out of epoxy. There wasn't a whole lot in that, but at least it got the base. So I'm going to use the E6000. And what I thought I would do was put this as a roof. So I'm going to put this. And this stuff is pretty strong. I mean, it's industrial. I think it's like industrial strength. And it's pretty strong, so hopefully this will hold really good. And then when I get some more epoxy, I can turn it over and reseal the inside with epoxy so it'll be even stronger. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I have to get a hook to put in here. Something's got to, it's got to hang by something. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this on the top. And then, like I said, I'm going to have to get some more epoxy to be able to finish it. Because after it dries for 24 hours, this is the idea. Okay, I got that. So let me put this up and I'll explain. So what my idea is I'm getting a hook. I watched a lady and she put a hook in here and then sealed it with epoxy so it would make it stronger and you can hang it on a shepherd's hook or something. So what I'm going to do is let this completely dry till tomorrow or the next day whenever I get back in here. And I'll try to finish the video though. And so what I'm going to do is when I get the rest of the epoxy, I'm going to seal around here and then underneath here where I just used the E6000. The E6000 is strong, but what I want to do is be able to hang this. And it's glass, so we don't want it to fall and break. So if this and all the way up to here is epoxy. I think it's good. It's just these two. So let me end the video for tonight. And then the next step will be after I get some more epoxy and I can finish this. And what I'll probably do off camera is finish this sealing. And then once it's all sealed, then I can put actually I might do it all together. So what I'll probably do is after I get the epoxy, I want to finish this. I'll have to get me a hook to finish this and everything. So I'm going to let it completely dry and then we'll be back another day to finish it. As it is the next day. Actually, it might be 2 days later. Yeah, I think it is. I think I did this day before yesterday. I just had a grandbaby, a grandson, earlier today, so I've been a little busy. But the E6000 really took hold good. So as you can see, I can hold it and everything with the E6000. But I'm thinking of hanging this on a shepherd's hook. So I don't want to take any chances. Even though it's a strong hold, I went and bought some more of the epoxy. Not sure I got the right kind, but it's heat resistant, so where the sun shines on it, it shouldn't hurt it at all. So my next step is I bought these hooks. And what I'm going to do with these hooks is I want to somehow put it, let me show you. So I want to take this and have it like that, where the shepherd's hook can hook to it. And in order to do that, I got out some DOS clay, and it's for wood, but it don't matter. But the clay itself is going to help hold this in there upright so that I can put epoxy in it. And it will be very, very, very strong. So I'm going to get out a piece of clay and I'm rolling it into a ball. Oops, that's a little big. I'm going to take some of it off. And I'm going to put that right down in there. See how I got it right down in there? So the next thing, I'm going to take this, and that clay is going to help the hook stand up. See how it's standing up? So now when I pour the epoxy down in there, it's going to harden and it's going to like make that solid. It's going to be like concrete, so to speak, but not really. But anyway, so I am going to get the epoxy after I put the clay up. Anyway, so now I've got that standing up. So now I'm going to put epoxy in here. I don't know what I got on my hand. Epoxy in here, and then I'm going to put epoxy around here. And actually, before I do this part, I need to flip it over because I want to put epoxy around in here because it's everywhere else except here, here, and here. So I think I'm going to try to do that next. So I've got my little container that I did before. Uh-oh. I see why it's heat resistance. I did not even look at this, y'all. Now I see it. It's gray and white. I'm not going to be able to use this. Wow. If I put that on here, it's going to ruin it. That's just all there is to it. Seal off the black and just do the white. I do not want to take this back to Walmart. So I'm going to try to do that. I know it's going to look gray, but that's a lot of waste if I don't use it. That's like very gray. I think what I'm going to do, since I don't want to take it back, I'm going to try to use it for the top, because if I use it for the top, I think it'll be okay. Okay guys, I got it in there. I did get it on this, but it don't matter because it's going to be hanging. And so this is going to be up higher, and you're not even going to be able to tell. Okay. So since I'm messing as I got this part, when this dries, it's going to be solid, just like the rest of it that I did. Now, since I'm not got any more of that, I'm going to take this again and I'm going to take the E6000 again, and just to be safe, put another, well, maybe, put another ring or strand of it around here. Okay. Okay, guys, so now what I'm going to do is let this set. It might be another day or two before I get back. It might be tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I think it might be tomorrow. So we're going to let this completely dry, and we're going to let this completely dry. So until tomorrow, when I finish the video, and I'll show y'all what I've done. Okay, guys, it's been like 3 days, sorry, but the epoxy settled. So as you can tell, it's really strong. So I got that done. I got a little on here, but I think I'm going to be keeping this. So I went ahead and put an outside layer of the E6000 just to be safe. And it's done. It's pretty done, but I think it's cute. So I'm going to put some bird feed in it, hang it up, and then I'll show you the final result. Okay, guys, I got it done. I hung it. I had this little hook thing, and I hung it from it. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. If the wind's blowing, I'll have to take it off. It is a little top heavy. It's pretty heavy. I thought about putting some pretty gems or something inside of this, and I can do that later on, but right now the only color I have is blue, and blue's not gonna look good. So yeah, so next it's time for the bird feed.